Positioning of the objects is going to be incredibly important. Let's have a quick little setup right here. I've got a cube on the outside and I have a sphere in the center, and I'm looking at it in the wireframe mode. Now let's say, for example, I want to position this sphere at this particular vertex, exactly at this particular vertex, not kind of, not approximately. Okay, so manually trying to get that sphere to that vertex is completely out of the question, because that does not help me at all. So I'm going to resort to a technique called as V snapping. V snapping. All right. To make this happen, I'm going to select the object that I need to snap, and I'm going to press and hold V on the keyboard. And then as I move it with my V pressed on the keyboard, you can see that it snaps from one vertex to the other. And then once I position it, I can let go of the V on the keyboard. And that is a really interesting and an easy way to snap objects to vertices. Okay, so through V snapping, I can snap objects like that to vertices, locators, joints, and follicles. And I know that we probably don't know what locators and follicles are. We've probably never ever created joints in Maya, but this is something I want you guys to remember for now. V snapping to snap objects to vertices, locators, joints, and follicles. Now, just like V snapping, there is another technique that I also wanted to show you guys. Now, this one's called as X snapping. X snapping. Now, through X snapping, I'm going to be able to snap these objects to a point on the grid. So say, for example, I will bring it back to the center at this particular point that I see on the grid. I'm going to hold down X and then just snap it. And you see, pressing down X will help me jump from one grid point to the other. This can also happen in the front view, in the side view. I can jump up if I have to, because we don't see this sort of grid in the perspective view. We see it in the side view and the front view nonetheless. So X snapping is used to snap objects to points on the grid. So those are two simple techniques, V snapping and X snapping.